Hello everybody, Steve Politi, Ryan Dunleavy, Keith Sargeant here at High Point Solutions Stadium. I've seen a lot of bad losses here. You have too. We all have. I mean, this has got to go on the list. 16-13 against Eastern Michigan. Again, we know that the Scarlet Knights are not in a good place where they are right now. They're working to rebuild this team, but they just lost at home to a team that had more talent than that had lost 58 games. All 58 games we played against teams in the Power 5 conferences. So every time in the history of this program that it lined up against a real, a big time
38 Big Ten teams.
38 Big Ten teams came here and won. It's just really inexplicable. And I think the bigger problem is it put things in the wrong direction again.
Yeah, and I know Chris Ash kind of downplayed it a little bit about the psyche of the team. He said they had a good week of practice, but we kind of saw the seeds of it on Monday when we're talking to the players. And
I told everybody who asked me about this game.
They were all talking about the Washington game, and you got the sense coming out of those press conferences with the players that they had won the game. They won by 6. Clearly, that you got the sense of it that Chris Ash kind of saw it on Tuesday at practice, but it's hard to fathom, right?
And the way they lost too, and they had 2 chances to win this thing, or at least tie it. They threw just an awful interception. We'll talk about Kyle Bolin in a minute. Awful interception, go back 71 yards, get a miracle kick block. Jerry Grant becomes a hero, get the ball back on the 27-yard thanks to a illegal hands to the face penalty. You're right there, and again,
to me, here's the problem, right? The conservative, or whatever, you don't like the word conservative, the way they play offense was fine against Washington because Washington's so explosive that you wanted to keep the score down. Today, it just left you no room for error. There was no room for error, and then Rutgers made 2 huge errors in the last 6 minutes.
Yeah,
and that killed you at the end of the game because you should have had more points than that to begin with. You saw when they pounded the ball in the third quarter, Eastern Michigan had no answer. They had something like 7 or 8 3-and-outs. You can't have that. You have to. When they did try to take up the throw downfield, either the offensive line failed them or the wide receiver ran a crooked route, or Bolin overthrew it. So they just left themselves no room for error, and that's what happens when you leave yourself no room for error.
We know what's coming now. Already on Twitter, the fans are done with Bolin. He was the quarterback of the season a week ago. Now they're done. What do you think? Where would you go right now?
Oh, I'd keep Bolin. I think Jonathan Lewis will play against Morgan State. I think it was still head scratching that you play him. The 2 plays that he did, and I think I kind of get the sense when I asked Chris Ash after the game, I think he just did the wrong things on those 2 plays that he had. I think he was supposed to hold on to the ball the one time, he didn't, and I think he was supposed to hand it off, and he didn't. So I think he just didn't know what he was doing.
I'm going to say something wildly unpopular, okay? If I would start Kyle Bolin.
Yeah.
If I don't start Kyle Bolin, I would start Gio, not Jonathan Lewis.
That's
You
not
cannot lose 59-0 to Nebraska and 78-0 to Ohio State. You can't go back that way. This was supposed to be about progress. So if Kyle Bolin's not your quarterback, which I think he should be, then Gio Ricchino is your quarterback because you have to be competitive in these games. I understand getting Jonathan Lewis into the games because he's your future, but he can't all of a sudden he gets the keys and now away we go. And as he learns, we lose 58-0. That's what last season was.
And let's face it, the quarterback doesn't matter. With all the things we thought had improved, we thought the offensive line was better. It was not. We thought the secondary was going to be a strength. It was not. We thought the receivers
so many pass
improved.
interference.
It was not. We thought Jerry Kill was going to be bring this offensive gene. He did not. We're back where we were. We're just not good enough.
But they have to be good enough to beat Eastern Michigan. That's the difference. You said it before. The other 11 straight losses. So now Rutgers has lost 11 straight, the first time since Terry Shea era.
Yep.
Nope. So the difference with those losses and this losses, where those teams are all mostly better than Rutgers, this team can't be better than